Hello everyone, my name is Jason Levy and I'm the music teacher from Campus International School. Today we're going to be learning a song by Pete Seeger, whose messages of universal understanding and social justice have inspired generations and have left a lasting legacy. And we are so lucky today because we're going to have my friend Mr. Franklin from Benjamin Franklin School help us out. Mr. Franklin?
Thank you, Mr. Levy. Pete Seeger is in the Songwriters Hall of Fame because he was an amazing songwriter, and he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But he never played rock and roll. In fact, he was making music before it even existed. And then when rock and roll was invented, he just kept on playing folk music. Why is he in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Well, it's because so many other people in there said that their music wouldn't be the same if they hadn't grown up listening to him. So even though he never played rock and roll wouldn't be the same without Pete Seeger. Well, he was a really fascinating person. He went to Harvard University. He was a corporal in the Army Band. You should go read all about it. Then one day he writes a song, and it's called If I Had a Hammer. And this song was recorded by many people who were really famous during their time, such as Trini Lopez, Johnny Cash, Sam Cooke, Peter, Paul and Mary, and Leonard Nimoy. Leonard Nimoy recorded this song. As you listen today, what is meant by If I Had a Hammer? What do you think is meant by If I Had a Bell? Mr. Levy.
Thanks, Mr. Franklin. So today we're going to be learning a song called If I Had a Hammer by Pete Seeger. Now this song has 4 verses, so just listen to the first verse this first time so you can get a better idea of what it sounds like. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out warning, I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. So now that you've heard it the first time, let's take it a little bit slower, and I'll sing a line and you echo after me. 1, here I go. If I had a hammer, if I had a hammer. My turn. I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the morning. My turn. I'd hammer in the evening, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land, all over this land. Super job. So now let's try all 4 lines together at the same time. And if you forget the words, it's okay because they'll be at the bottom of the screen and that'll help you out. Let's try it together. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. Very good, you're picking this song up very quickly. So now the next part, I'll sing a line, you echo after me. I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out warning, I'd hammer out warning, I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters, I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land, over this land. So that last line together sounds like all over this land, all over this land. So try that last section with me. I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out warning, I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. So now let's go all the way back to the very beginning of the song, and we'll try that first verse. Sing it with me. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out warning, I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters, all Excellent job. So now Mr. Franklin's going to help you with verses 2 and verse 3. Mr. Franklin?
Wow, that was so good. Okay, let's just do this. I'm going to give you half of a verse and you sing it after me. Half of a verse. If I had a bell, I'd ring it in the morning, I'd ring it in the evening, all over this land. That much. Here we go. If I had a bell, I'd ring it in the morning, I'd ring it in the morning, in the evening, I'd ring it in the evening, all over this land, all over this land. All right, now listen to the second half. I'd ring out danger, keep listening, I'd ring out a warning, I'd ring out love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. Everybody, I'd ring out danger, I'd ring out a warning, I'd ring out love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. All right, I'm going to go to the third verse, and I will do the whole third verse, and then you will do the whole third verse with me. Me once alone, then once with everyone. If I had a song, just me, I'd sing it in the morning, I'd sing it in the evening, all over this world it changed. I'd sing out danger, I'd sing out a warning, I'd sing out love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. All right, everybody together. If I had a song, 1, a 2, a 3. If I had a song, I'd sing it in the morning, I'd sing it in the evening, all over this world that would change us. I'd sing out danger, I'd sing out a warning, I'd sing out love between the brothers and the sisters all over this land. I think there's one more verse to sing, and I think Mr. Lovey's going to teach that one.
Thanks, Mr. Franklin. So this last verse takes all of the elements that we've already sung about. If I had a hammer, if I had a bell, if I had a song to sing, and it puts them all together into one final verse. So just listen the first time. Well, I got a hammer, and I got a bell, and I got a song to sing all over this land. It's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's the song about love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. All right, I think you can sing that much with me. So let's just do that first part of this fourth verse. Well, I got a hammer, and I got a bell, and I got a song to sing all over this land. Very good. So then it's the hammer of justice. It's the hammer of justice. My turn. It's the bell of freedom. It's the bell of freedom. It's the song about love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. And that last part is very similar to the first time. It's the song about love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. So try that last whole section, and we'll start back with it's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's the song about love between my brothers and my sisters. So let's try that, and you can sing it with me. It's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's the song about love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. So we'll try that whole fourth verse together all the way with, well, I got a hammer. So try that with me. Well, I got a hammer, and I got a bell, and I've got a song to sing all over this land. It's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's the song about love between my brothers and my sisters all over Excellent job. So we're going to do the song one more time, and we're going to do all 4 verses together. But this time we're going to do it with Mr. Franklin's help. So all of us are going to be singing together, Mr. Franklin, myself, and all of you. Mr. Franklin?
All right, Mr. Levy. I think we're ready. Are you ready? You ready? If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out a warning, I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. If I had a bell, I'd ring it in the morning, I'd ring it in the evening, all over this land. I'd ring out danger, I'd ring out a warning, I'd ring out love between the brothers and the sisters, all over this land. If I had a song, I'd sing it in the morning, I'd sing it in the evening, all over this world. I'd sing out danger, I'd sing out a warning, I'd sing out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. And I've got a hammer, and I've got a bell, and I've got a song to sing all over this land. It's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's a song about love between brothers and sisters, all over this land, 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 all over this land.
That was amazing. You are such great singers. Now, at the very beginning of the lesson, Mr. Franklin asked you a couple of questions of things to think about with the lyrics. So, Mr. Franklin,
We shall overcome someday. That's another song written by the same person, Mr. Pete Seeger. He's a man who used a banjo to try and heal the world. Did you think, as we asked earlier, about what it might mean to have a hammer? Whatever you decided, a hammer is a tool that builds. Did you think about what it might mean to have a bell? Whatever you decided, whatever interesting answers you came up with, a bell is something that gets people's attention. And they're both tools. Do you know that we all have a tool inside? And that tool is our voice. And our voice is what we can use for spreading a message. And what is your message? Is it a message of building? If so, the song tells us to share it with our brothers and our sisters. And who are our brothers and sisters? Is it our families, our neighborhoods, our schools, our city, our country, our world? That's for you to decide. But this is Pete Seeger's gift to the world, was that song among many others. Mr. Levy and I really thank you today for joining us. Right, Mr. Levy?
that's right, Mr. Franklin. And remember, all of you have a song inside your heart, and you can do your best to spread a little bit of love by singing a little bit every day. So again, I'm Jason Levy from Campus International School, and I can't wait to see you again next time. Thanks, bye.